So, hello students, this is class 3rd C. Class 3rd C, subject GSC, and date is 22 to 20 and 21. And we start the revision. We have to start the revision. So first we have to start the revision of lesson 3rd. Eating habits of animals. Lesson 3rd. Lesson 3rd. Eating habits of animals. Eating habits of animals. We have to start revision this lesson. On lesson 3rd, page number 16. Page number 16. We have to see this region. And there are variety of animals, and they have various types of eating habits. Some animals eat only plants. Some animals eat only animals, and some animals eat both plants and animals. So in detail we have to study this lesson. Plant eating animals, as you know that the plant eating animals are called as herbivores. You are familiar to cow, goat, buffalo, etc., etc. These are the plant-eating animals, are called as the herbivores. And next one, flesh-eating animals. You are familiar to lion, tiger. These animals eat only flesh of the animals. Such animals are called as carnivorous animals. These animals eat only flesh of other animals. Now next category of animal, that is both plants and flesh eating animals. So there are a few animals which eat both plant products or animals. These are called as omnivorous animals. So three categories of animals we have studied: herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. You know some examples of omnivores: dog, rats, bear. These animals can eat both plants and animals, so called as omnivorous animals. Now, how animals eat? How animals eat? All the animals do not eat in the same way. Different animals eat in different ways. We have to study in detail. They have different types of teeth, jaws, tongues, claws and legs. They use different ways of finding their food. Let us study in detail. Herbivorous animals. What peculiar features have herbivorous animals by which they can eat the herbs? How they can able to eat the herbs? They have a special type of teeth by which they are able to eat the herbs. Most of the plant-eating animals have sharp front teeth for biting or cutting. Sharp front teeth for biting or cutting plants, and strong, broad back teeth for chewing. Animals like cows, buffaloes, and goats have buffaloes and goats first swallow the food without chewing it. After some time, they bring back the swallowed food to their mouth from the pouch of their stomach. Then they again grind the food well and chew it for hours before swallowing it. This is called cut chewing or chewing of cuts. You have seen cow, goat, buffaloes. First, they collect the food in their stomach, and when they become free, they bring the food out in the buccal cavity. In the buccal cavity, they chew the food, and again they swallow the chewed food. This is called the chewing of the cuts or the cut chewing. So, next, animals like rabbits, crabs and squirrels have two very sharp front teeth. They bite fruits and seeds with these teeth. Such animals are called gynning animals. You have seen the squirrels, rabbits, they have two very sharp front teeth. They use their teeth for biting their food. Giraffe. A giraffe has a very long neck to eat leaves from tall trees. Familiar to giraffe? It has a very long necks to collect the leaves of the plant. You are familiar to elephant? Elephant grabs food with its trunks as a person does with a hand. It works just like a hand. So it grabs the food with the help of its long trunk. And after that, some carnivorous animals. Most of the flesh-eating animals have sharp, curved front teeth for tearing the flesh of hunted animals. They have also strong grind back teeth. Not only this, they have strong and sharp paws to hunt also. And animals like lions, tigers, leopards, wolves, dogs and cats hold their prey in their strong paws, kill it, tear its flesh and then swallow it after chewing. But in case of chameleon and the frog, having a long sticky tongue that they use to catch insects. Now next, a snake does not chew teeth. A snake does not have chew teeth at all. It swallows its food whole. And birds like eagle and vulture have curved, pointed, strong beaks that help them to tear the flesh. Now, thank you. That's for today. Next time we discuss about the some animals live when they are liquid food. Thank you. That's for today.